we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will get the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The Bearcats just inside the 40. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will go to work for the first time. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
And the Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll go to the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. They boot it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Finding an escape route. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the air, it's Kinsey. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Rides the back on the option, the give. There he goes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback will keep it. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Hunt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Working that left side now. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to pass. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They bring the punter onto the field now. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got it in the middle with Simmons. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Looking to pass. It's Kinsey. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the 1st quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The kick is on its way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Keeps the play going. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. It's caught. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Bobcats. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Bearcats will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Right on the money. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now they'll run the draw. Jukes his way for more. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. He'll pull it on the read. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rides the back and leaves it. Made a defender miss. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Pryor. And that one did not work. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Evans. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They'll give it to Johnson. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Using the quick game. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that, but got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Worked his way out across the 35. Got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. The tag. Touchdown, Bearcats. Great job by the back on the option.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away from the defender. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it's caught inside the 30. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Tosses it incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The handoff to Johnson. Quick step and go. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Handoff to the single running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bearcats are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds a little space across the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Look out, he's got room. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to Johnson. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. He had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's now a 1-possession game, 16-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 13 over Western Kentucky. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got his man. Snowed under by the defense. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is downed at the 5. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge 3rd down. Here's the pressure. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's a big-time play by this defense. When you needed it the most in the 4th quarter, this game is super close, it's tight. Not only do you make a play and get a stop, you put points on the board and you get the football back with a chance to salt this football game away. That's how defenses step up late in games.
Oh, better look out. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.